Now, let us try to understand what is a stack and a queue. In one sentence, stack is basically a last in, first out or a LIFO data structure where the data element or the data item is kept in the data structure last is the one that is taken out first. On the other hand, queue is basically a first in, first out or FIFO data structure. That means the data item that is kept first in the data structure that is taken out first also. There are lots of different examples of stack and queue, that is LIFO and FIFO, in our real world. Possibly the most possibly the best experience of stack and queue you can find in a restaurant setup. For example, just check this left side figure where you can see a stack of dishes or a stack of pancakes. Now try to visualize the scenario in your mind. What happens in this case? The restaurant service provider, either the cook or the waiter, they actually put this pancake on the plate starting from bottom to up. That is, this pancake is put first, then the next pancake, then the next pancake, then the next one, and it grows in this direction. The same way, when the washerman put the dishes on the stack, he or she puts it from bottom to top. That is, first this one, next is this one, next this one, next this one, like this. So this also grows in this way. Now, as a customer, when you pull out either a pancake or a plate, what do you do? Do you take out the bottom one first? Never, right? You always take out the top one, either in case of pancake or in case of dishes. So that's exactly what a stack is. That is, the pancake which have been put by the waiter last on the in this structure, you took that out first. Or the same way, the dish that have been put last in this structure, you took that out first. And this way you take them out from top to bottom. So that's the stack. Now let's try to visualize an example of queue. Now let's assume that the same restaurant is serving the best pancake in the city, and that's why there is a very long queue of the customer in front of the restaurant. So that's exactly an example of a queue. So the customer who comes first in the queue, that customer should be served first. The second one should be served second. Third one should be served third, and in this way. Now, in order to manage that, always, most of the time, you will see that there are at least two different receptionists. There is a front receptionist and there is a rear or tail receptionist. What do they do basically? The rear or tail receptionist basically keep tracks of how the queue is growing in this direction. So that receptionist can keep the track of, like, whether someone is bypassing the queue or someone is using any unfair means of not, or anyway. So basically he just keep tracks of how the queue is growing in this direction. And what the front or head receptionist does, that receptionist basically is responsible to serve the customer, either to show the table or something, or give the food out for the takeout or anything. So this receptionist basically serve the customer, and then take the customer out of the queue. So this is exactly happens in the stack and queue, and we can implement this stack and queue programmatically using both array and linked list, and in the following few videos we are going to understand that.